Hey everybody, welcome to 3720 Gail Boulevard. We are here in Naples, Florida. I'm Ryan Serhant.
I'm Greg Beretta.
And this is such a unique offering. What is this opportunity? Where are we?
We're in a really unique place. We're at 3720 Gail Boulevard, as Ryan said. It is sitting on 12.0 acres of really lush tropical landscape here. The house is 7,000 square feet with 6 bedrooms and also 2 guest houses.
Got it.
If you wanted to rent them. It's really spectacular. You're not going to find a piece of land or a house of this size and land size this close to downtown and the hottest redevelopment zone in probably all of Collier County, the Gateway Triangle.
Yes. I mean, one, the house is magnificent. Like, they don't build houses or compounds like this. So if you're an end user, if you're a family,
right,
between this, the guest house, the water features, I mean, everything. We'll go inside. We'll show you some really, really cool things. You can come in here, bring your architect, bring your designer. You could redesign this place and make it your own for today. But if you're an investor, if you're a builder, you've got 12 acres here near town in Naples in 2025. Like, what could you do? How many lots could you do here?
With the acreage you have here being this close to downtown, with the zoning entitlements that we believe we will have in place, you can do somewhere between 29 to 33 single family homes. Wow. Maybe some rezoning can get you to 48 to 90 townhomes.
Wait, so let's say it's 29 on the low end. What would a single family house sell for in a lot over here?
You're probably in the 1.25 to 1.65 range, new construction.
So you're looking at anywhere from a $33 to $50 million sellout.
That's correct. And
everybody should buy this right now. Like, it just makes no
Maybe you and I can go in on it together.
I know, but we can't just develop everything. Okay. We have to leave some for our friends.
I think so too.
Your access to the airport,
right?
Your access to town. Like, we could have just walked from 5th to get here. Also, your privacy, this sanctuary. I love that we've got even this screen enclosure here over the pool, because it just shows you how much nature and wildlife.
No, it's really a custom home built in 1980 by famed builder Vernon Allen, who was one of a kind in Naples. You can see the pool cage, you can see the wood in the kitchen, which I'll show you in a minute. It's really top-notch, custom. Very few properties, if any, left like this in Naples.
Yeah, it's amazing. All right, so we're outside right now. We drove up over there. We've got kind of these water features out here. Now, all the structures I'm looking at, are they part of this compound?
All of the structures are part of this compound. You have a clay tennis court, you have a guest house in the back, you have another guest house in the front.
Wow.
And then you have this man-made pond, which eventually could be filled in if you plan to redevelop the property, but it also just adds a great aesthetic feature to any end user that wanted to live in the home.
And it looks like at one time they did have kind of them used as an active water feature, so that there was kind of constant fountains that were going at all times, super serene. I mean, do you know, like, could there be a hospitality element here?
There could be. I think there could be an element of a group of investors maybe pulling together and kind of creating like an event home, or for retreats, for bachelor parties, for things of that nature. Something different than just your end user or your developer. It could even be kind of a party house.
Got it.
Whatever someone chooses to do with it, we know it's going to stand apart from anything else in this area.
Yeah, because everybody wants to be on the Gulf of America.
That's right. We are on the Gulf of America now.
We are, as of I think this morning. I want to show them inside. Can we go inside for a second?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Come on. Wow, you were not kidding.
No, as I said, you have some stunning features from the custom construction that they did in 1980 with all this white oak wood leading up to the ceiling. I don't even know if they build ceilings this tall anymore, right? It's that custom. Like, the kitchen looks like it's something out of a 1970s Hollywood Hills movie.
Yeah.
You could move in today, use it as is. You could do extensive renovations, or you could knock it down and it could become someone's future private compound.
Yep.
However, customize it however they want to.
I think if I'm somebody spending money today, I'm looking to invest into Naples, I like optionality, right? I never like to buy something that just has one use case, right? I like to know that if I'm gonna come in here and make this my own family compound or my own corporate retreat, right? I could buy this as a corporation. If I wanted to, I could go through the entitlements, I could do the subdivisions, and I could sell off different lots.
Exactly.
You know, I grew up on a 120-acre farm in Massachusetts, and we sold it to somebody, you know, when I was a little kid, who then kept 10 acres for their house because that's all you could see anyway and really use. And they sold off 110 acres. It was an amazing investment. I always was like, Dad, why didn't you do it that way? He's like, well, I like my privacy. So again, the optionality is key. And I love the space, even just the current layout. I think there's a real return to communal living and traditional family values today that I think this buyer could really appreciate. And with the ease of access to all the outdoor space, right, the wraparound terraces, the bridges and walking paths throughout the property, on top of the ease of access into town, I think it's amazing.
I agree. I think it's the space, the natural light, the ease of access, all those combined into one, you really don't find on this size of land in Naples, Florida.
Yeah.
Really making it a gem, one of its kind.
And that's the key right there, right? It's really about the size of land.
It is 12 acres, and as I said in our previous conversation, the sellers have actually started the entitlement process.
Amazing.
So they have a zoning verification letter with the county that shows how much you can do on this property. As they get closer and closer to the finish line of that, I think it presents even more options that we can really start to examine and get to this thing's highest and best use.
Awesome. Let's go back outside.
Love to.
Wow.
Yeah, as I said, it's really great. 12 acres, hottest area of redevelopment in Naples. Really glad you could make it. Happy I could show it to you, and I just think it's a winner.
Yep. You should go back and start taking those appointments to sell it. I'm going to go play on this clay court, and then, do you think it's safe to go out there? I'm just going to go out anyway. Don't worry about me. I know my way around. Thank you so much for showing me in. See you later, and we'll see you all on site here. Bye.